Okay, let's get straight to the point. Let's talk about this sad breaking news coming out of Houston, Texas, H-Town. So what we have here, people, is something that no mother really wants to have happen to her at all, being a mother or being a father. But right here in this Whataburger parking lot at the corner of Highway 249 and Antoine Drive, a mother ended up losing her daughter in a way that I know a lot of us, even myself, had done before. Something so simple. And here's the thing. I feel like this video can be educational for a lot of us to learn and maybe, just more details about this type of situation. And what we have is, over the weekend in Houston, a mother got off work in the wee hours of the morning, pulled up to the house, and I don't know the reason why, but her and her daughter was out in the car having a talk, and they fell asleep for a couple of hours. And what ended up happening is the daughter ended up losing her life. And basically, she didn't survive. The mother did, but the daughter didn't. And now, when stuff happens, you always have people trying to point out, oh, something don't seem right. Sometimes people's stuff can just really just be a freak accident and just happen without nothing being suspicious. Now, you look online, I found this video on TikTok about this guy who sleeps in his car. And this guy's name, TikTok is Ed Mike. And some of these people, they have little beds and everything in their car. Now, I'm sure they have some kind of mechanism, some kind of rearrangements in there where they can make it where they can sleep in the car. But we're going to get into this because some people fall asleep, get off work in the morning, sleep in the car, sit in the driveway, doze off a little bit with the car running. And it seems like that's not a good thing to do. Because for this mother and her daughter, she got off work and her 15-year-old daughter came and got in the car. And her daughter lost her life from them falling asleep. Let's get into this news clip about this whole thing. Let's go.
Well, Sherman, the Harris County Sheriff's Office tells us that the mother and her 15-year-old daughter were inside a car that was parked here in this driveway overnight. The sheriff saying the car was left running as the two fell asleep, and that's why they believe carbon monoxide exposure might have played a role in the teen's death. The sheriff's office says the mother got home from work around 3 a.m. That's when her 15-year-old daughter came outside and got into the car so the two could talk with each other, and they both fell asleep. Harris County Sheriff Ed Gonzalez says the mother and daughter often slept in the car because of their familiarity with it, since until recently they had been homeless and living in the vehicle. It wasn't until a couple hours later when the mother realized something was wrong.
At approximately 5 a.m., the mother woke up, went into the home to wake up a second daughter so they could all go eat breakfast. When they returned to the car, they found the decedent was unresponsive and transported here where they met EMS.
We saw Sheriff's Office vehicles and crime scene unit investigators at the Whataburger parking lot off 249 near Antoine Drive. Authorities say the mother was on the way to the hospital when she was told by EMS to meet them by the Whataburger so they could transport the girl to the hospital, where she was pronounced dead. The investigation into what exactly happened is ongoing. The Sheriff's Office does tell us that there was no signs of trauma on the girl's body, but they're still waiting on the medical examiner for an exact cause of death.
So like I said, this is a sad situation. The mother got off work, 3-something in the morning, 2, whatever, goes to the house, and now, of course, we don't know why they didn't just go in the house and talk. Maybe it's because it's early in the morning, other people may be in the house sleep, and they don't want to work nobody up, so they just want to go outside and talk. Have a mother and daughter conversation in the car. But unfortunately, they both fell asleep in the car. Now, like I say, this is a subject that a lot of us who may not want to admit, but we have done it before. Not intentionally, but sometimes just you're in the car on your phone, you just relaxing, just trying to take a breather, just before you walk in the house to have to deal with your kids, your family, whatever. It can be broad daylight or night where you just end up just taking a little nap. And you might have the windows up. And you might even have your windows down cracked. But is that safe? Because I just took a Google search to see even if it's okay to have the windows down, because we know that you don't want to just be in the car with your windows up because of the carbon monoxide. But even right here, it says, no, it is not safe to sleep in a running car with the windows down. Despite increased ventilation, even with the windows down, Even with the windows open, carbon monoxide from the exhaust can accumulate to dangerous levels, potentially causing carbon monoxide poisoning. So even with the windows down, you're still in jeopardy of, losing your life from sitting in the car. And this is something we all do. Sometimes we out somewhere, you can go shopping or you can just be going out to eat. Before you walk in, you can sit in your car and spend an hour on the phone just searching and just Googling stuff, sitting in your car with your air conditioner on. Or what most people do, the biggest thing is when we traveling. You making a 6 or 8 hour trip, you want to pull over, you look tired, get out the car, shake it off a little bit, but you sit in your car and take a little nap. And of course you don't want to cut your car off and let your windows down and just be open to a stranger or whatever walking up on you. So you feel more protected by having your windows up, your car on, you may crack your window a little bit. And we all have done it before, driving on the road, taking a trip, especially when you're tired. But in this situation, it didn't work out for the daughter. And the mother went in the house to go wake up the other daughter so they can go get breakfast. And noticed something is wrong. And the paramedics told them to meet them at Whataburger. Now, I already seen some people saying paramedics should let them continue to go to the hospital and not stop at Whataburger. Would there have been a deciding factor in basically, the daughter's life, being saved or what? Who knows? Or maybe it was already, at that point before they even got there, just from sleeping in the car. And I've seen some people saying, well, how did the mother survive? Who knows how this all happened? But the thing about it is, a mother has lost her daughter just by having a talk with her and then fell asleep in the car. This is sad. But y'all get in the comments and what y'all think about this. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like and share my video. I'm Grady Mac. Holla.